Hi, so we're going to do a garden habitat for the girls. Now, I've already made a start. I've hidden my pets, and these apple trees I've taken out. Now, some of them are one day in, so we're just going to put them at the back, and some of them are ready to be harvested, and some of them are ready to be watered. So yeah, they don't mind going into storage. I don't think they grow whilst they're in storage, but you know, it's a good thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a stream running across the back of the orchard. We're going to use these paving stones as stepping stones so that they can cross the screen. Yeah, I just didn't understand why it was being clicked on there. So we're just going to keep on using these puddles, and it's going to go diagonally across. Yeah, so it's good. It's good. We're going to use the edges of the puddles as the sort of natural river of the stream. Now we're going to edge the stream with these boulders from the beach collection. Now I quite like them, and we are going to put them there and do stuff. So I'm getting there slowly. I know. Now, one of the things we need to do is we need to show the grid so I know where to put the stepping stones. Sorry, I swallowed my own tongue then. Forgot what I was going to say. So, and we've also got this nice centre line. So, and it's a very handy decorating tool so that we know we are, it sort of pleases the eye. So we're just coming down now. Hopefully I don't click too many buttons whilst I'm doing this. And we can make the stream a bit wider as well. Want it sort of disappearing into the perspective, of the thing. I can show you how I'm doing. So that's what we got so far. Yeah, and we can put a few more trees in and around. So back into storage, and we're going to use these stepping stones. Now what we might have to do is go into advanced mode, and each stepping stone we're going to have to put along the show grid line so we know where the pet walks, and we're going to have to go to the default layer, and we're going to have to layer it to 1. So we do the next one. See, it's still highlighted. I've got my green square, and then I can just layer it. Yeah, we don't want the girls to get wet feet. I'm just going to put that one there, and rather than try and dig out that first one, I'm just going to put that one on top. So, and I quite like stepping stones. They are kind of like romantic and everything else like that. And we have got Robin Hood and his favourite stepping stones as well. So, yeah. Okay, we've got a couple of these bushes. I really like these bushes, and you can see that naturally hid itself behind the rock. Now I think the rocks would look good, but I don't want the rocks all facing the same way, so I'm going to turn a few of them over by using these arrows, and I'm not going to go I want it to be quite random, and every now and again I'm going to put one of these over the top to sort of hide the sand so that they all look slightly different. But if you had a stream, then you would have little bits of sand, wouldn't you? So let's not make it a trip hazard for the girls. Let's pull that one back. Let's put that over the sand and default layer it. So yeah, and then main reason we're having a garden habitat is for the trees. So let's get our trees out. Now I have got a few of these flowers that I've kept. These are the seed flowers, and you grow them and then you cash them in. So I'm not going to cash them in. I'm going to use them as decoration, and I'd like them to sort of be poking through. So Lost my trees there. Maybe I should scroll up a bit so you can see. So these ones are the ones that are 1 day in. They've got the flowers. Now, I'm going to harvest that one because I don't want to bury it. No, it's not going to happen. That's fine. And what I can do is pull these apple trees forward, and then I've got some pear trees as well that I can put. That's a cherry tree, my bad. And I can mingle those in. So yeah, you can see that I'm hiding the apple tree that's done. And I don't want to do that. So if I put these right at the front, sorry, that one just changed storage. Now, if I do have a lot of trees and I do have a lot of decoration, what I can do when I come to harvest is I can slightly move them around, and then like we know that there's an apple tree there, and then we can harvest it and water it. So I know yeah, the other way of doing it is getting an extension for your habitat, so you can, I'm just watering them so that we can have as many trees as we like. Now that flower just looks a bit odd, one single flower, so I'm going to hide that a bit more. Patches of grass, I think we would have long grass growing at our stream. And that's all the grass we have. So let's have a look to see how we're doing. I think maybe I've put too many trees in there, so I've hidden all my nice work. Yeah. And although it would be handy for me to have all my trees in one habitat, there's no reason that I have to. We have 2 already, and we could buy more. Yeah, let's have a look now. Sorry, that was user error. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It'd be nice to have something at the front here. Maybe if we put some bushes. Okay. Now, one of the tricks that I found is that I'm going to put the bushes quite high up and I need to lower them, is I'm going to exit storage mode, and then I'm going to pick up the bushes at the top, and that way I can lower them down as far as they'll go. Because if I hit any of these buttons, then obviously I'll click the buttons. So you see that one I put too far down, clicked a button, and yeah. So it's just a handy trick. Let's have a look to see what that looks like. Might look worse. That's the whole thing about this decorating. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that. Quite a simple habitat, using just quite a few things. You know, there's the grass, the rocks, and mainly the puddles. And then we've got the stepping stones. I think we can carry on the stepping stones a bit further, as if it might flood. And obviously we need to go back to the advanced mode and click on that one to highlight it. So, and if we just pop back to the show grid, then we can see that this is the path that they walk on. So it's quite nice that they're higgledy-piggledy. Yeah, let's get the